the water metro to Fort Kochi, and it's crowded. I didn't expect it to be this crowded, but it is a little crowded. Supposedly this is a very good public transport, and I was like, why not? I'm here. Let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at my homestay. Oh my god, there's a killer Christmas tree. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna quickly check in before I can do anything. This is my wonderful, beautiful homestay for the next few days. I even have like a little balcony outside, and I'm currently getting ready. Well, I am ready. I'm not really changing. I just freshened up to get some dinner. My parents recommended this one cafe kind of thing, and that's where we're heading for now. But yes, I've also booked tickets to go to Thrissur tomorrow to visit Gayatri and her grandparents, and maybe I can, like, if Martin and Ajay also have like some time, maybe we'll like meet up while we're there. But yes, my parents came here the last time and they were like, you have to have the thali and everything, but the thali is not there. So I'm just having chicken biryani, very basic, I know, but I'm tired and I'm hungry and I need something to eat now. Dinner has arrived. Oh wow, great acting, man, great. I ran into these two fuckers while on call with Gayatri's mom because I was panicking that I missed my train. Yes. Nice, okay, very nice. You take...
are sir.
Hey, his bag will go, you go there. Don't leave him without his bag. Here's what happened. I got to Gayatri's place and I told uncle because uncle was like, he brought me back like the station, and uncle was like, oh no, like your train is like 35 minutes late, it's fine, you can like eat lunch around and go. So my train was at 3:20, like it leaves 3:20, and uncle was like, it's fine, like by 3 o'clock we leave because of the delay, it's fine.
So we left around 3 o'clock, and my app where I see like the train timings, it was showing me that 35-minute delay, so it's fine. And we leave, and on the way, first it showed like 30-minute delay there, and it's showing 15 minutes early, and I started losing my shit. And then it showed that it's 6 hours late, and I'm like, what is happening? So I checked out another app, and then that app was like, okay, there's like a 15-minute, 20-minute delay. And then as we were like almost at the station, it's showing that no, train is here. It's already at Thrissur. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I quickly say bye, and I was like, I don't know what happens if I miss this train because my mom will kill me. And I like ran. Luckily, we were right next to platform 1. And then I asked some lady there, and she was like one of the postal, like Indian postal lady, like guys, and she was like, oh no, like it's not it's yet to come, like it's just beyond the station, like waiting outside. And then in that time, auntie's phone call came, and I was like, oh yeah, if this happen, like I'm fine, like I'll get back to auntie. And then suddenly out of nowhere, I heard, oh no, and it's Ajay and Martin. I don't know how it is, I don't know it. Then we waited for Ajay's train, and then I wanted to ride. And there is like 40-minute delay, and because of the roadblock and stuff, I'm a little worried whether I'll reach on time to get like a water ferry, like water metro to Fort Kochi, but
Tip, there's an app that you can download for the water metro, and I just skipped like easily like an hour and a half worth of line to get the ticket, and it's called K1 Metro something. I'll like put the link down if anyone is interested, so you can use that to buy like a QR ticket that you can scan instead of getting a physical ticket, much faster. Walk up. This is one of the fishing nets, but from here is where you really get the view. Wow. Okay, so it doesn't look like the crowd has set in yet for like New Year's, but I did see like some people like sitting down in advance in like the ground where the Papanji burning is happening. So because of Dr. Manmohan's passing and the mourning period, we are not doing the Papanji burning on the beach like it supposedly happens every year. And it's happening on grounds this time. Dear God, I am walking alone in a it's not shady, it's probably just shady to me because I'm here for the first time. But yes, anyways, so I'm heading to the KV center to inquire about tickets for tomorrow, because from what my mom said, they like tend to seat foreigners in the center, and I want seats in the center, so I'm going to go inquire about getting good seats. Got a mini rave over there in the middle of the road. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for New Year. This is where I came for dinner. It's called Mai, and it's an old bungalow that's been converted into like a restaurant and a homestay. I'm at somewhere so fancy, I don't feel like I belong. I mean, the food is a little expensive, like not what I usually go for, but it's the ambience and like the people here that make me feel like I can't afford this. Okay, so I ordered a chicken Varatara Chattu. I can't pronounce that, I'm butchering the pronunciation. Some idiyappam and a ginger lime. I finished pretty much all of the idiyappam. I ordered like 3 of them, and there's still this chicken stuff left. So I'm debating whether I should finish it. I probably should, I don't want to waste food, but I'm also full. Dinner is done and I'm stuffed. It was nothing when I came a few hours ago, and now they've dressed it up as Santa Claus aka Papanji. Oh shit bro, it's only 10 o'clock. I thought I was early. Apparently not. That over there is India's largest Christmas tree fort. Something along those lines. Yeah, it's a party over there. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Damn, that looks biblical. God damn, that's creepy. Party is like every like 100 meters down the lane. Everyone's having a party. It's New Year's. 2024 is finally over. It is 12 something ish. Yeah, like 12:35 12:40ish in the morning, and it is January the 1st, and we finally entered 2025. I'm tired. I have to say, because this is my first time going on a solo trip, right? I am not used, like, I don't have a problem with like doing things alone, right? Like, I don't, it's not a problem for me. But I felt a little lonely, I guess you could say. Alone, kind of. Yeah, I was like, I felt a little alone when I was seeing like everyone like friend groups and like dancing and like all the raves and stuff. Like, I danced for a little bit on my own, but then it got awkward with like weird men trying to approach me, and I was like, no, this is when you need a friend group so that people get the idea that, you know, back off.
It was all fun. Red Bull pulled up. There was like a rave party of Red Bull. Like every like 100 meters down the road, like someone or the other was throwing like a little rave DJ, and like people were dancing. And like I got like so many people out of pure enthusiasm. They're like, oh, happy new year, and like giving you fist bumps and like stuff. And as for like safety wise, because like that was like the biggest concern like my parents, my friends had. I felt pretty safe. I mean, there was like a normal amount of like staring, which I mean, it shouldn't be normal, but like, for sake of this video, let's say a normal amount of like staring. And in fact, quite a lot of the men, like, because it was very crowded, right? Like the very grounds were very crowded when they were burning Papaji. So, like one of the like the couple of men who were around me, when they realized that there was like, you know, everyone was like pushing to get to the barricade in the front, so I was like at the front. So like they made space, like they saw that there are women and children, and then they moved back and like made some space for us. It did still get crowded though, but like I appreciate that. But overall, I would say like I didn't feel like I was in like danger. Like I felt a little uncomfortable, like here or there, but I guess that's kind of to be expected when it's a New Year's party, and like there are thousands and thousands of people, majority of whom are men. But for the most part, like I felt pretty safe actually. Like I didn't really have a problem, and I really enjoyed myself. Though I do wish I had friends to enjoy the party with. Like the rest of it, I'm happy to do it alone. Like I'm happy to have time for myself and like enjoy the place myself. But I do wish I had like someone that I was comfortable with, so we could like party all night. But yeah, and now I'm going to freshen up as I'm going to take a long shower and change out into my PJs and get ready for tomorrow.
We're heading out to grab breakfast at Murugan Cafe. It's like a small restaurant and cafe thing that my parents visited when they were here. So I'm headed there too for some breakfast because it's like 9:40. My phone, I forgot to charge my phone. So I just stay in my hotel, my room for like an extra hour to charge it. I take that back, my guns is closed. Probably because it's New Year and everyone partied it up till like late night, early morning, which I didn't. I just stayed up till like 1-ish in the morning before I crashed. Here's where we're having breakfast instead. Breakfast was a little late because I met another female photographer, and I also happened to meet a guy from the Navy, and we were all like alone, so we like sat together. I feel slightly paranoid. Didn't initially tell, well, I didn't tell them at all. Still don't know, I guess, that I was also solo traveling. As well, I was a little paranoid. But the other lady, she was like, oh yeah, I'm here solo, I'm traveling alone. And I got some nice recommendations of places to go from the Navy guy because he's posted here. And it got really late actually. I was trying to have my breakfast like fast to go, but it's like 10:40 now. So I'm taking an auto to Pondicherry because I can't walk in this sun. At Pondicherry Palace. It took me like 80 rupees by auto for like 3.4 kilometers, something like that. You could probably walk if you wanted to, but it's way too hot. Okay, we gotta get tickets first. The entrance, you can see the parking. No video? Okay. So video is not allowed inside. They said I could take photos but no videos. There's a temple also somewhere here that I'm thinking I'll go visit. I mean, I'm mostly covered up, so it should be fine. So the temple is right within the palace itself. synagogue, which is a Jewish synagogue. And the temple was closed, so I couldn't go there. And it's only like 80 meters, so I'm walking. I should probably walk in the shade. It's so hot. There's like a lot of like street shops on the way. Clocks on like all four sides in like 4 different languages apparently. Plan is I'm just gonna look at like the handicraft stores, just window shop because I can't afford the actual stuff. But yeah, the entry was like 10 rupees. The inside is very beautiful. There's like a whole history of it, like a room that you can read like the history of the relationship between the Jews and the Maharaja of Kochi. Avatar art, and there's a sweet Ajja in there who does artwork. Come see the store if you're here. So today's lunch is happening at Ginger Museum Hotel. It's basically like a heritage home that's been converted, I guess, into like a museum plus hotel, and there's a restaurant also. The food is expensive, but I've heard it's good. I've had like quite a few people tell me that I should come here. So I am here, and because I'm just one person, I got like a table for 2, and I have a nice seaside view. Seaside actually, it's backwater? Yeah, backwater view. After eating, I was thinking I'll just look around like all the heritage pieces, like there are some corridors where I can walk. But I ordered fish mango curry, like combo, and a ginger lassi because it is really hot and I'm craving lassi. Ready for the show. First there'll be like an hour of makeup and then the real performance starts.
This is red color stone. Name of the stone is China. Same to hand grinding, mixing the coconut oil. Performance in the Kathakali center was so nice. They demonstrated like, you know, the kinds of bhavas, kind of mudras and all of that. And then we had like a short story that was performed out. And I met some very nice people. One very nice Ajji who introduced me to a YouTube channel where she recites poems and stories in like Sanskrit, Marathi and a couple other languages. And I have another performance of Kalari Payattu. I'm butchering the pronunciation, but yeah, that's at 7:15. So that's what I'm going to do late evening. But for now, I am roaming around. St. Francis Church, which is one of the earliest churches in India. And for a time, Vasco da Gama was even buried here when he died, before being taken back to his homeland. So the Santa Cruz Church closes at 5 and it's 4:45. So I am racing to get there on time. I'm at Pandal
cafe and gallery while I wait for the cathedral to open.
Now that it's 5:40-ish, hopefully the Santa Cruz Church will be open. I'm the moron. It's closed because it's New Year and it's a holiday. Such a stupid. Nothing to do for an hour, so I'm just literally roaming around aimless. It's been a long day, but I'm finally ready to go watch the Kalari Fire 2 performance. Oh shit, damn. The Kalari Fire 2 performance thing, at the end they asked like, does anyone want to learn anything or have any questions about how to get out of a situation? And no one was ready to go on stage, so I was like, screw it, I'll go. Perfect chance, right? And I went and I asked that, what do I do if someone grabs me by the wrist and like tries and like drags me away or whatever? So like he demonstrated how to, one of the martial artists demonstrated how to get out of like someone holding your wrist. Plus he demonstrated how to like put it back on them, kind of like you have control over their body after they've tried to grab your wrist. And in the process, he almost snapped my wrist and I had to like tap out. Basically it's a move where you get the person down on their knees, and I ended up going down on my knees and I had to tap out because it hurt so much. And the auditorium started laughing and I was like, ah! But it was super fun. It was very nice information to know. Not that I've ever been in such a situation before, but still very nice information to know. My mother messages me today in the morning that if you don't get me back 2 kgs of banana chips, I will send you back to Kochi to get some. And I was very hurt. First day of the new year. And she cares about chips more than she cares about me. But that's besides the point, okay? So I'm done with everything. I'm on the way back and I call uncle and auntie, like the homestay owners. And I'm like, oh, where will I get these chips? My mom said that you said that it's somewhere near the homestay. And then he gave me directions. So I'm walking. And I'm also texting uncle because I forgot to ask him about my checkout time. As I'm walking to the banana chip store, I hear a honk from behind me. Again, one more honk. I'm like, wait, is someone honking at me? And I saw a red car. I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Is this creepy or not? And then I see uncle and auntie in the car.
Then when I called uncle, his sister-in-law was in the, his auntie's sister-in-law, whatever, was in the car and realized that she also wants some, so they were also going to the chips place. So I got in the car with them and I spent like 15 minutes on call with my mom trying to figure out what kind of banana chips she wanted. So I got like the normal salted stuff. I got 2 types of sweet banana chips, and then tomorrow the banana chip uncle has said that he will supply peppered banana chips. 1 kg. Actually, yeah, so that means I'm taking like 3 kgs of banana chips. Then half. Also, today morning, okay, I met that naval officer guy, and I met another solo traveler girl. I didn't tell them that I was solo traveling because I was a little skeptical because it's my first time solo traveling. But in the end, they exchange contacts, but like still, I felt like they were nice people, and I got suggestions on where to go tomorrow because I've pretty much visited everything I wanted to visit in Fort Kochi. Then, while I was at the Jewish synagogue, this guy, I'm like sitting like by like under the bougainvilleas to like get some shade. I'm minding my own business on a bench, and some guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, I'm Devesh, something like that." And I'm like, I was a little wary, but I was like, "Hi." I didn't offer up my name. But I was like, "Hi," and he's like, "Hey, can I take a photo of you?" And I'm like, "Eh?" And then he was like, "Oh, like I'm like doing like I'm trying to teach myself photography, like film photography." And he whips out his like Yashica film, and I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, like you can, like I'll give you the permission to take it because you should trust someone with a Yashica camera." I don't know how my brain works. And then we start talking about like film cameras and the film camera that my granddad had that I'm trying to figure out how to use. And then he told me like we were talking about prices and stuff of film cameras and all of that. And then in the end, like I posted a photo. I was like, "Bro, I'm honored that out of like 36 photos on your roll, I'm one of them." So I posted for one, and he took a picture, and he was like, "Just give me like your Instagram or something so I can like send you the photo once it's developed." And here at least had some thoda buddhi, and I was like, "Listen, I don't know this guy, but I want the photo." So I gave him my like work account, like my Instagram art account, whatever you want to call it. And he was like, "Okay, yeah, when it's done, I'll send it to you." And I asked him like, "Are you here with family?" And he also asked me, "Are you with family?" I'm like, I'm still not telling someone I just met that I'm traveling solo. I was like, "Oh yeah," I concocted some lie about how my parents and my brother, the same lie I told in the morning I had during breakfast time, that I'm here with like my family, but like my family partied it up and I don't know what time they came home, but I wanted to roam around because I came back early last night from New Year's party. So I concocted the lie that yes, I'm here with family, but right now at the Jewish synagogue I'm alone. And that was it. And then I said like, "Yeah, it was very nice to meet you, yada yada yada, but I gotta go because I really did need to go. I had to like get food and then head to the Kathakali performance. But it was nice. I met some really nice people, and I also found out that one of my old flatmates is in Kochi, like right now. Like I saw her story of the New Year's thing, and I was like, "Oh shit, bro, we're in the same place." Anyways, it's like 8 o'clock, and lunch was so filling that I cannot eat anymore. So I'm just going to bed. I'm just gonna watch like K-dramas and go to bed. Like, I need to take a bath, obviously, but like I'm done for today.
What was the plan for today? I was supposed to go for mass like really early in the morning, but I didn't have the energy to wake up. Like I wanted to see the inside of the Santa Cruz Basilica. So instead I'm heading directly to Vaipan Islands, and then maybe if I have like if I don't have anything else to do on the island, I'll go to the Folklore Museum in Ernakulam. And then in the evening I'll come back for the carnival because it got postponed, right? So yeah, and that's the plan. A goddamn ferry to get to Vaipan. I got lucky, but I didn't leave by the time I reached. You see that's how the Chinese style nets work. They're just taking it out. I ended up taking a bus because auto guys are charging me 600 rupees to get to Cherai. And we are at Cherai Beach. I offered to drop off some foreigner guys who I guess didn't really know where they were going, and they were struggling to ask for an auto, and they were headed in the same direction as me, so I offered to drop them off in the same auto that I was going through. This beach is so nice. There's literally nobody here.
Kerala Folklore Museum. I'm not sure if videography or anything is allowed inside, but I will try. Extra 100 rupees to use my camera in here. Totally worth it. So worth it. Burial urns, like you would stuff a whole human in there to bury. The whole museum has 3 floors. I'm still on the first floor. Astrological puppets, and you can see like the joints. And they use like string or stick to move this. Lost my shit, honestly. I thought that it's a small one, I'll spend like what, 1 hour. I've been here for like 2.5 hours. I lost my shit. Love this. I don't know why people don't tell me about this fun. The church is open. I'll take a quick look around. It's beautiful.
ആതിര ആർട്സ് വെൽഫെയർ അസോസിയേഷൻ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്ന നിശ്ചല ദൃശ്യം
Monumental boys. Oh shit. Do you see this? This is 3 kgs worth of banana chips. Different kinds of banana chips. And this is what my luggage is consisting of. Most